everybody. What's going on? It's me, Maria, founder and CEO of Embrace Her Legacy. Man, I kind of wish I would have had a stand to do this. But I'm on my Embrace Her Legacy page. Normally, and earlier today, I shared a new Method Monday post on my personal page. But lucky for you guys, I already shared it on this page. So if you just scroll up, you will see me sharing, Embrace Her Legacy sharing a post on ways to negotiate. And I totally forgot to save it to my camera roll, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put it on YouTube. I'm going to figure it out because I'm Little Miss Persistent. But I want you guys to read and look through that and listen to it. It's only 26 minutes long. Y'all know I'm all about personal development. So take a few minutes to listen to that about negotiation skills, especially for us ladies. Nobody's teaching us how to negotiate. And a lot of our competitors, a lot of people who come from different lifestyles, different backgrounds from us, they know how to negotiate. And we have this little crab-based mentality where we got to fight for every little thing and we got to take what we want, what's given to us, and we're not taught how to negotiate. So I just really set out a few lessons, a few pointers of what I've learned over my years in business, working in business, in corporations, working for other people, and then working for myself and how to negotiate. So check it out. But this post, you're getting a 2-for-1 special today. I'm actually going live twice today. And this one is particularly to my Embrace Her Legacy audience and women who are going after and building your success. And if you know me, if you don't know me, I'm founder and CEO of Embrace Her Legacy, and we empower and inspire a millennial woman to birth your dreams and really achieve a legacy of faith, of purpose, and of success. And my name is Maria, and I'm founder of this wonderful bad boy of an organization. So I just want to hit 2 points really quickly on ways to stop the delay of your success. And this is, when I say success, and if you know me, you know I kind of I don't necessarily, not that I don't like using that word success, but sometimes when we think of success, what do we think of, right? We think of money, status, fame, power, riches, glory, but I don't consider that success. And that isn't success, because you can have all of that and still be miserable, a hot mess, and fall from glory. We see it all the time. That doesn't necessarily mean success. Things, money, doesn't always mean happiness. For me and what I teach, success is achieving a worthy goal. Is whatever it is that you're building, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whatever it is that you're working towards. So for success for you, maybe building your family, building a nonprofit organization, building a business, building a personal brand, building a church. I don't know, whatever it is that you are trying to build, that's what I mean by success. Whatever it is that you are going after. Maybe that's my book cover right there. Maybe you want to write a book. Whatever it is that you are trying to build, okay? So, just real quick, 2 ways to stop the delay. I don't know if any of you how long have you been working on building whatever you're building, but anything worth having is worth fighting for. And the reason why they say that is because there probably is going to be a delay. There are certain times that you cannot control when your mama I made it moment will happen, where you cannot control when you'll be on that Oscar stage, when you'll be on that red carpet, when you'll have that baby. Maybe, you want to wait, and maybe you're having issues. You can't necessarily control when, that's happening. If you're experiencing some fertility issues, maybe perhaps you're building a business and you want to build a multi-million-dollar business and you want to be sitting next to Oprah on Super Soul Sunday. You can't control when that happens. Perhaps maybe you want to build schools in Africa, and you can't control necessarily when things will happen, or when all the resources and when all the funds and when everything will come in together. So a lot of the times, and most of the times, and every one of us is going to experience experience delay. There are certain delays that I believe are heaven sent, where God is literally preparing you for the next chapter. There's usually something that's going on in your character, in your motives, in your soul, in your spirit, in your tenacity, in your perseverance, in your patience, in something inside of you that he's working on to prepare you for the next step, so that you'll be able to receive what God has for you, right? The success he has for you. Then there are other times where we experience delays, and these are self-imposed. And when you're experiencing delay after delay, and I'm going to share with you 2 ways to get out of that rut. Number 1 is this. The other day, I was having such a powerful meeting with this super fabulous, amazing woman, and she was sharing something with me about creating my own tribe. And what she meant by that is, get a group of women together where we each share similar goals and we can help each other get there faster, instead of me, crying about it in my, nice little corner in my bed about why things aren't progressing as fast as I would like them to. And she's like, Maria, get your tribe. Who's in your tribe? And don't get me wrong, I have a powerful group of women that support me, but I didn't have a particular select few who we can call on to help one another succeed and achieve our goals and our similar goals that we have, that we all try. We're all self-employed and we're all on a similar trajectory. So she shared with me, she's like, Maria, you'll get a lot faster if you guys come, you'll get to where you want to be a lot faster if you pull your resources in and all of y'all get together and y'all all hash it out over some coffee, over some wine, over some cheese, whatever it is, over some dinner, and you guys help each other get where y'all want to be, and y'all share each other's resources. So, perfect example, let's say if you have a desire to, maybe you're a coach, and maybe you want to expand your clientele, and maybe you know somebody who's a publicist, right? Y'all can barter services. Maybe she can help you and become your publicist, she can help you with your publicity, and then you can help her in her coaching services, and now you guys are helping each other get where you want to be faster. And maybe she has a really, dominant platform on social media. Maybe she can shout you out for free, and maybe you can shout her out for free, and now you guys are expanding you guys are coming together, and you guys are bartering your services, and you're bringing your resources together to help you achieve each of you achieve your goal. One way to progress your success is to get out of that crab that, it's me and it's only me, and I'm fighting for me and I'm fighting for self. A lot of us women are taught to be competitive. But what am I competing with you for when I know that my source, that everything good that happens for me doesn't come from man? Promotion doesn't come from a person, it comes from God. So if I have faith and trust in God, why do I need to compete to the woman or to the woman standing to the left or to the right of me? That's a lack-based mentality to thinking, but let me pull our resources together and let's sit down and think, all right, how can we come together and help each other achieve our goals? So who's in your tribe? Let me tell you something that I noticed, and this is going to hurt. I know, and I don't care if it hurts. But you got to be comfortable meeting people who make you uncomfortable and who are going to stretch you. I was at a really powerful event a few weeks ago, and there were some very high-powered executives from some very lucrative companies in that room. And I just happened to circle with my eyes. I was going to the restroom, and I noticed something, that all the women of color were like together in little spurts, right? We were all together, like, okay, the 5 black girls over there, the 5 black girls and the 2 black guys over there, and everything else is happening around them. I sat in that moment and I said, wow. And then the one girl who walked up to me, I was talking to everybody, but the one girl who ended up talking to me was a sister of color. And not to say that this is a bad thing, but a lot of us of color, we tend to go into our little pockets where we're comfortable at, right? So I'm going to stay in my pocket of the people who look like me, who talk like me, who think like me, who act like me, so I can be comfortable. But you have to extend your tribe. You should have people who make more money than you. You should know people who like, do you know a millionaire? And the other day I said, well, I know quite a few, you know what I mean? And are you associating who's in your tribe? Who are the women that you can kind of like all get together? I have a tribe of women and we all don't look alike. Actually, some of my closest tribe members don't look like me. Maybe we may share similar beliefs, so we come from different backgrounds. A lot of the people I've gotten to influence, and what that does for me, it expands my way of thinking, because they challenge me. So you have to get a tribe that's bigger than the same 5 friends that you hang out with from high school or from college. Don't get me wrong. That's good. It's good to have those, but your tribe is different. Your tribe, y'all don't necessarily have to speak all the time. Y'all don't have to be best friends, but you guys are on the same professional trajectory and you can help each other get where you need to be. It's more like, okay, I know, perfect example, I know who I can call on when I just want to go sit around and maybe have a glass of wine and talk about latest pop culture, right? But then there's other people when I need to get something done and I'm like, okay, there are certain business goals that I have. I know who I can count on. Who is in your tribe? You have to expand your tribe and stop being comfortable in in the same 5 people, the same kind of people. If you're in those situations where you're in a room with a bunch of powerful people who don't look like you, who may be intimidating. I used to have that insecurity where I felt like because I was black, because I was this, because I'm a Latina with blonde hair. It's not my blonde, it's not real blonde. That I couldn't fit in. But once I noticed that I'm fly because God says I'm fly, you know what I mean? I'm God's child and He made me. All I need is His approval and I can just be myself. Then I can talk to whoever I need to talk to. And if somebody, wants to pass judgment on me, that shows your character, not mine. My worth or is not in what you say about me. And your worth shouldn't be in what someone says about you. So you have to decide for yourself, okay, who am I going to surround myself? And I think a lot of us, especially just women of color, we tend to either tack on to other women or tack on to people who look like us. No, get out there, meet new people who are going to expand you and who you guys can help get to where you need to go. And it's no shade. There's nothing wrong if in your tribe it is women of color. But what I'm saying is I want you to differentiate the people you grew up with, the people you hang out with, the people you go drink glasses of wine with, the people you do that with, to the people who are going to help. You guys are going to help each other achieve whatever goals that you have. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one of your goals is to build a family. Well, then start getting with other women who are moms, who are wives, and who can transform your way of thinking. That's something that I do. There are certain people that I reach out to for certain levels of advice that I'm not going to talk to certain women about because they get it. They get it. Their status in life, they understand when I'm coming to them from a certain relationship point of view. They're not going to give me the single girl's point of view. They're going to give me the married woman point of view. And that's okay. So you have to find out who's in your tribe. And you have to go and create that tribe and create that space of women where y'all come together and y'all help each other achieve your goals. And you guys are vulnerable, you guys are transparent, and you guys are honest about it. And like I said, break out. Spread your wings and fly and be the beautiful eagle that you are, and break out into new groups. Don't just sit in the corner where you're comfortable. Extend yourself to meet somebody new. And if they don't like you, that's their business. So that's the first thing. One way to stop the delay of your success is to get with other people who share similar goals with you and who can stretch you, who are going to stretch your thinking, people that make you uncomfortable. That's a good room to be in. When you feel uncomfortable, you're like, ooh, these people got it together. That's a good room to be in. You know, get around those people and meet with them. Y'all can meet together. Come up with, you know, maybe you guys meet once a month or once every 3 months and see how you guys can hold each other accountable and help keep one another on track to the success that you're trying to build, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, this is simple and it's 2 words. Stop complaining. Oh my gosh. Complaining will be the number 1 deterrent to delay your success. And let me tell you why. Because complaining is rooted in an ungrateful, immature attitude. Just because you see everybody complaining because it's Monday, complaining because of your boss, complaining about the pay, you're not making enough money, complaining because it's raining outside, but complaining because you're in traffic, complaining because I don't know, somebody didn't call you back on time, complaining because I don't know, you gotta wait online at the Whole Foods. Let me tell you right now, you are delaying the heck out of your success. Complaining because you don't have a promotion. Because let me tell you, let me tell you how God works. If He was to give you that promotion, if He was to give you that husband, if He was to give you that new job, if He was to give you that successful business, chances are that when you get it, you're going to be just as ungrateful and you're going to keep complaining and you're going to find something else to complain for. So to complain about. So what He's going to do is He's going to let you keep on complaining and you're going to keep on running around and walking around the same mountain. Okay, the same mountain like the Hebrews did for 40 years, complaining until you have some attitude of gratitude. Stop focusing on what's not going right in your life and find something to be grateful for. Have an attitude of praise. You will attract so much more success and you will accelerate what God has for you by having that attitude of gratitude and stop complaining. Why am I going to give somebody who's a complainer who complains about everything? And low key, we don't even know when we're complaining. We think it's just normal. But if you're complaining about, $40,000 a year, I'm not going to give you $400,000 a year because let me tell you, you're going to be happy for the first 6 months, but 6 months into it, you're going to find something to complain about. If you mad that, you're living in an apartment and you want a home and I give you the home, you're probably going to complain about the fact you got to clean out your own yard. Wintertime is coming, so you're going to complain about the fact that you got to, shovel your own snow. You're going to complain. So why am I going to bless you with that? You have to find something to be grateful for. If you're constantly complaining, you are just putting caps on what God can do and what level of success you'll experience. So the next thing to stop the delay of your success is to stop complaining. I am actually embracing something called the 30-day complain-free challenge. Where starting today, I have been number 1 to subjects to complain about everything until I had someone tell me like, yo, you complain a lot. And I was like, me? And I'm like, oh, I don't want to be an Israelite. If you guys don't know what I mean, it's a story. It's a story in the Bible about, the Israelites and the Hebrews and how they were in the wilderness for 40 years because they were complaining and they didn't have any faith. So here I am, becoming that thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do I really complain like that? So you have to make a commitment to yourself. Not complaining is not easy, but you have to be committed to it. Like, am I going to complain? If you just take 30 days, and I just heard, I was listening to a podcast from Terry Savelle Foy today, and she was talking about this, and I'm like, wow, okay. She was talking about how she went 30 days without complaining, and in them 30 days, she started journaling, like, what was happening in her life, and she said her TV show expanded. She was hoping for one slot, one television slot on one network, or she ended up getting 8. She ended up saving $5,000 on something. Her daughter ended up getting a modeling contract that she had been praying over for, like, months. she had all this money was being like, I think she said she got the greatest donation, or as the thing, something about making the ministry, more money had been donated to the ministry in like forever than before, and all these amazing things just by not complaining. Simple as that. Being grateful, finding something to be thankful for. What I do at the end of my day, and this is something I learned, I think I got it from Oprah, where every day, at the end of my day, I write down 5 things that happened that day that I'm grateful for. Some days it's like, oh God, thank you that you gave me that new contract. Or some days it's something like, I'm thankful for joy. I'm thankful for peace. I'm thankful that I can see that, I have all my limbs working. I have my health. Find something to be grateful for. And I notice that when I do that, I have such a peace that falls all over me that I'm like, Maria, be grateful. Today, earlier, there was a little part of me, I was in a little space, and I was like, why do I feel this way? And I'm like, no, Maria. And I told myself, I said, you're going to be grateful because somebody else would love to be in your position right now. There are women who are now complaining that you're single, and then when you get married, you're going to complain that you're married and you got to clean up after your husband. Are you complaining that you have a wedding to plan and it's stressful? Trust me, I understand that wedding planning is stressful. Trust me, I understand. But then there's somebody on the other side of the world who would love to have that same stress on her, who's waiting for her husband. There's so much that we complain, and then when we get to the other side, we still complain. What are you getting out of life if you're always complaining, and if you're always talking about people, if you're always finding the negative in the situation? What type of life is that? And none of us want to admit that we're that person, but I'm telling you right now, if you're complaining about whatever season you're in, all you're doing is delaying the season. God is not going to sit back and be like, she had a fit. Let me tell you, God is real confident. And he's not easily swayed as like we are. Like, he doesn't just have fits and be like, okay, I'm going to give in to her fit that she's having. No, he's going to sit there like a loving father that he is. And he's going to say, are you ready to get up and stop complaining? Are you ready to learn this lesson? And maybe he's sending me to tell you this today. So that's the second thing that I say to stop the delay in your success, is to stop complaining. And I think that you guys should join me. We should all join each other on a 30-day, hashtag 30-day complain free challenge starting today. And it's October 31st, so it's good. We'll go the whole month of November without complaining every day. No, I'm not going to complain. Make a commitment. And if you're writing your gratitude list at the end of the day, take a picture of it and tag me at Embrace Her Legacy and tag me 30-day complaint free challenge. Let's see how this goes. And I promise you that you're going to see change. So those are my 2 ways to stop the delay of your success, your dreams, whatever you're building. Is 1, get your tribe together, get a fabulous group of women or men who are going to help each other achieve your goals and expand. And 2, stop complaining. Make a commitment to stop complaining. That was easy, right? All right, guys. So if you like what you see, please head to embraceherlegacy.com /5-step plan. And I have a free resource to help you achieve powerful goals. And you could just go to embraceherlegacy.com and read through different inspirational posts, take my different classes, sign up for different programs, and even take advantage of some of the free resources to help you achieve your dreams, face your fears, and achieve that legacy of faith, purpose, and success. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Embrace Her Legacy Show. All right, it's a new Method Monday, guys. Have a blessed night.